Hey, what's up? This is Pointless Agenda. My name's Danny. That's Chair.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Justin.
You think
All right. What's up, everybody? This is Pointless Agenda. My name's Danny.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Rick.
And I'm Justin.
Yeah, we're running a little late tonight, but it's okay. This was
Hello, late.
Joey, would you care to tell them why we're running late?
Well, we had more people. By more people, I mean Andrew and Eddie. Well, Eddie's had been having internet problems, and we had Andrew, but Andrew has work in the morning. I was
an adult.
on my way to Taco Bell very quickly. Now, from my house, it takes about 15 minutes to get there, get food, come back. Speeding, which I usually do.
Yes, trust me.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
So, I got there in about 7 minutes, got my food, was coming back. And then now, on the way back, there's this, like, not really a roundabout, but it's like an exit, kind of, where you have to slow down. And the guy in front of me did not slow down. And he kind of went off, he didn't flip, but he kind of went off and hit the steel protector thing that goes around the road to make sure you don't, go into the woods. Right?
Would that be a jug handle?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Wait, it's the loop that if you go straight through, you end up in like the water, right?
No. There's a park there now. There's a small
park?
It connects to Hudson County Park. You know that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that section. So I was right behind him. I saw it all happen. It wasn't like a bad it wasn't like explosions and like he tumbled a bunch of times. He just kind of like veered off the road and like hit a bunch of times. Yeah, I know.
It's the huge
So
thing.
he got out of his car and I pulled over and I was like, "Hey, are you all right?" And he was like, "Yeah." But he said he was okay. He was standing and he was able to stand up. The only thing he kept saying that worried me was my head hurts. And head injuries are no joke, even if you're not bleeding. I mean, I don't know the guy, so I didn't go and feel for a lump or anything. But
I had a head injury once.
I stayed with him while
I hit my head
he
on
called
things.
the proper authorities. And then once the cop showed up, I left. But that's why I was so behind, because I was expecting my Taco Bell mission to be 15 minutes, but it was 45 instead. So Andrew had to go to bed.
Dude.
That's the reason why we're running a little late tonight. And we're
The
back
important
to
part of the story. What did you get at Taco Bell?
Oh, the quesarito. Quesarito.
Which,
It's a female version of quesarito. Quesarito. What?
It's kind of, I don't want to say false advertising, but it's like 5-layer burrito is the same goddamn thing.
No, it's not. There's no rice in it.
What's the... Oh, rice. Is it cheaper?
Sorry, rice is
I don't
the
know.
key
I don't think
component
so.
here. Not the fact that it's wrapped
No, but
around.
it's also, dude, the thing's fucking huge. It's way bigger than a 5-layer burrito.
It's really good too.
It's like
In the commercial? Like,
All I'm not saying is bad.
And they don't use liquid cheese. They use like cheese.
Oh yeah. So
they don't use imitation cheese.
No.
No, yeah, they don't use like the can squeeze.
The caulk gun.
They don't
The
use
caulk
like
gun
that
of cheese.
Agent Orange cheese that they have.
Agent Orange cheese.
Yeah.
My cat's been really affectionate lately. It's kind of weird.
I'll show them Nori.
She's over here now. I have a chair that's meant for her, but no, now she's gone. She's
Yeah.
meowing though. I don't know. You probably can't hear it, but
We caught a little of her.
I'm busy. I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm so Brock
Bye.
right now.
So
I'll deal with her
Brock right
later.
now.
So
So
how's
Brock.
everybody else?
All right. I'm chilling.
Brock and
I had a hectic gate day today.
Tell us about your hectic day.
Well, I woke up.
As
Wow.
most do.
Jesus
I had to
Christ,
miss- I had to-
Justin, chill out.
I had to wake up.
Slow your roll, bro.
I had to get blood work done today, and I'm sitting there,
You got a lot of it.
and the lady first she goes for my left arm, and she can't find the fucking vein,
No,
and then she thinks she finds the vein, so she puts the needle in. Then she starts wiggling around,
dude.
and
no.
I'm just sitting there like
No,
this.
I hate needles, and if
then-
there
but
was
then she
any
goes to-
wiggling, it's GG. There's no wiggling.
then-
you don't
then-
wiggle with me.
Then she goes to my right arm, finds that shit mad quick. I was like, all right, I'm good. Then got some Dunkin' Donuts. Got breakfast
Gotta
finally.
refuel on that sugar. Huh?
Walked home, chilled here. Then went to my little brother's graduation. Ate some Chinese food afterwards. Now I'm home.
Hold on.
Crazy day, bro.
Hold on. That's like a crazy day, like your life must be is your life you sit in a room and just eat like saltine crackers and stare at a wall?
Yeah,
and then like just like, dude, I looked out the window today. It
No,
was a
no,
crazy
no.
day.
He's just chilling.
In my house, it's a hectic day because like whenever there's like a thing that the family has to go to, my parents get very worked up over it, and like
it's a big deal.
like they ask me if I'm ready like 3 hours before that shit happens.
You ready to go?
And I'm
There's
just like,
an explosion, and we need to be there right now.
Are you ready? Are you ready to go? It's not until 3 days later. Are you ready?
Are you ready though?
You're just sitting in a suit and tie for 3 days.
I'll be ready.
I'm ready.
So that was quite the day.
Yeah.
I went jogging for the first time in a while.
Dude, I
That felt
can't
pretty
jog.
good.
I can't. My stamina's not there.
I'm pretty bad at it, but it was a really good workout. It's come to the point where I'm like, I'm fucking doing it. So
I have to convince myself to want to jog. I have to jog. I have to start jogging.
yeah, dude.
You have like the best
It felt
area
good.
to do it in.
It felt really good.
I know. I have a plan, like how I think I can do it. It's just like I don't want to run in like 90-degree weather.
Ugh.
I'm
Nah,
not-
dude, where I am.
If I could just get a treadmill, yo, I'd be chilling.
Yeah, I have a treadmill, and it's awesome.
See?
But it was like dumb nice out, so I just
No,
ran
that's
outside today.
Take
I
advantage of the
envy
weather.
all of you guys, because my life was just real life in it all day.
Oh yeah, you got a real life. I wake up, I'm like, I think I'm gonna roll up and down the stairs for 7 hours, and I can do that if I want.
Picturing it. You're just like, wee.
And then I call up Rick. How was your day, Rick? And he's like, ugh. I'm like, bye. All right. That sucks, I guess.
Like I wake up and I'm like, I want to talk to people. I want to text some people, and like I see all the guys at work. They're texting their friends who are also like doing real life shit. And then like I'm like, okay, maybe I'll text my. Okay, it's noon, so they're still sleeping.
Is that
Or they're
why you call me like all the time? You're just like, hey. I'm just
Hey,
like,
how
what's
are
up?
Hey, what's up,
I
dude?
text you around noon because I'm usually chilling at the bar.
Dude, yeah. I'm like, I'm like, all right. I'm taking
Yo,
summer
lunch,
class, so around that
lunchtime
time.
bevs.
Dude, no. Around that time, I'm in class.
Yo,
Or
day drinking is good
If I
time.
decide to actually go to class. And Rick texts me. He's like, hey, man, what are you doing? I'm like, God, just in class, boring as hell. What are you doing? Just at a bar. I'm like, dude, it's like 1.
Yeah, get hammered
at
by
the bar.
2 p.m. You good, yo?
Wait, is that like your lunch break?
No.
You guys all go to a bar?
Sometimes.
You seem
That
to go
sounds
to
like
a
a
bar
good
every time,
lunch
though.
break.
I mean, only 3 days this week I went to the bar for lunch, so
Only.
I'm like the Dean Martin of the group.
Dean
You
Martin,
probably
right?
don't get that reference. Never mind.
No, we're not old enough.
So, speaking of that, Anthony, you're gonna like burst into fucking sweets right now. I went to the sushi place in town, and last
What,
time I
Nico?
went there, Volcano.
Which one? Oh,
Fuck is that?
so, is it the one
it's
on like 19th?
19th, yeah. So I went there with my sister the time before, and I walk in, and the waitress is like, "Oh, you didn't bring your daughter today?"
Why'd she say that? Well,
So good.
you should have
My
brought
sister.
Oh, you brought. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh,
Sarah, that one's for you.
Oh, Rick. I'm sorry.
I thought you were like a 50-year-old man.
Oh,
for
that's
the
so
people
good.
who don't know, my sister is 4 years younger than me.
Oh.
Not
so
30.
Even if like I had to have at least been in my 30s, even if she thought that was possible. Like if she thought my sister was like 17 or 16, I would still have to at least been in my 30s in her mind.
You didn't bring your daughter today. Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. It's been a while since we've gotten a really good one.
Yeah, and I've actually I've looked younger. I haven't looked like life just kicked the shit out of me.
I guess it
Oh
did
wait,
that day.
a good. Oh my God, Rick is old joke.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
That's a joke that we didn't make. Like
I know.
someone else in the world
Life
made the joke
for
for
me.
Yeah,
us.
And they agree.
The universe was in
Yeah,
on the joke.
My job before this, I worked at a hospital, and I was just miserable there. And I would get like 3 hours of sleep, and I'd come in, and I just look probably terrible. Because at one point, somebody was like, "I think you're about 40," and I was like, "What about me makes me look 40?" And she said, "You just have like a look about you.
Your
like,
deep
you've
depression.
Seen some things." And I'm like, "What am I, a fucking nom vet? What do you mean I've seen some things?"
Some shit. You were a POW
It's
for
like
like
I'm still
12
in
years.
college.
I'm 23. Come on.
Well, I mean, back
40.
then, during Nam, 23-year-old seen some shit.
Yeah, for real.
I remember Edison. He was a dick.
I
All right,
never
so
mind. I'm done.
I'm gonna go back to my wine.
Oh,
you have wine?
what do you do? Why are you drinking it like a
I don't
stone cup?
His goblet.
It's glass. And what, do you want me to just be a wino and just drink out of the bottle right now? I have a little bit of class.
Nice. So I know we've discussed this topic before on this podcast, but it only seems to be appropriate since.
No double dipping!
Yeah, we're about to double. Is this our first double dip?
I think
Oh,
it's the
shit.
first double
No,
dip.
no, we've doubled it before.
We definitely
But-
talked about Rick being 1 billion years old, but like at least like 7
Yeah,
times.
well, no, we never done that before. That was the first time I don't know, whatever.
Alright, continue.
But the only reason I'm mentioning this is you two are planning on joining me in playing WildStar.
Oh, yes.
Yay! So I've been playing this game a lot. I haven't got to play it on release, but I've been hyping it up for a while, and I finally got to play it. Basically max level. So I'm gonna try to enjoy the end game
Max
content.
level,
And if anybody is on the fence about it, play it. And if you want to know what server to go on Warbringer.
Nah, you can't say if anyone's on the fence play it. It's a $60 game, dude.
Plus $15 a month.
No, is it $15 a month?
Yeah.
$15
Unless
Oh.
you play it enough and you get
Well, it's
cred.
$15 a month,
that's
but then
right,
you
that's
don't
right.
have to
Yeah.
pay for the months.
And you kind of, as of right now, you don't have to pay. I mean, I've stocked up on 2 months already, and in that time, I'll definitely have enough gold to get another one. So,
Is there
as
an
long as,
auction
but
house?
if you like take a break from it, then you might
Dude,
have.
is there
to,
an
like,
auction house?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's 2 different
Oh,
types.
That's Rick's favorite
Hold
game.
on, is there copper?
Is there like a mining?
I think the smallest is iron. It's iron and tin.
Alright,
get
Rick's
first.
Gonna, Rick's
There
gonna
is
play
mining.
the iron game.
Yeah, there's mining, and you get you get a housing plot, and in the little like things that you can put around your house, you can put like mine lands, and you can like every day like new nodes come up and stuff like that. You can upgrade it to like different nodes that come up.
Yeah, I already know for a fact I'm gonna spend like 1,000,000 hours building a house.
Dude, it's really time consuming.
It's gonna be. It's gonna
I
be the
keep
Sims
almost getting
WildStar
sucked
edition.
in.
Yeah, it's the Sims WildStar edition.
I keep almost getting sucked into it. And I'm like, nope, I got other stuff to do. I'll come back to this.
Dude, you're terrible at it.
Me? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was watching you stream it.
Dude,
and you kept trying to build stuff and you just weren't doing it.
I'm also not good at it. I use it for the resting XP bonus, because if you sign off there, you get a ridiculous resting XP bonus. So it's
Is it
like,
like
you
Well, it
know,
makes
hard to get
sense.
back to
Your
your house?
comfort.
You
Yeah,
guys
go
gonna
back
be
to,
doing
like,
like dungeons and
Comfort
stuff.
is
You're
where
gonna see
home
me, like
is.
3 days later, I'm gonna be sitting on a mountain of gold, and I'm just be like, peasants, what are you doing here?
you're like, gold. There's gold in there.
There's gold in that wild stuff.
Is there a Hearthstone?
Yeah, there's 3 actually. There's one you can attune it to different places, like different main places. There's one for the main town. Like that's all it is one for the main town.
No, it
And there's
takes you
one,
to the main
one for
town.
your house.
Oh, there's 3. That's awesome.
The regular one, quote unquote Hearthstone 4, that you attune to different places, is a 10-minute cooldown. Your house is a 10-minute cooldown. The one for your town, you can use once a day. It's a 24-hour cooldown, but a lot of people were like upset with that for some reason. But there's so many ways to get around. It's not that big of a deal.
Wait, what was the 24-hour one?
The one back to the main town.
Oh.
But you can attune, like if you find yourself going back there all the time, you can attune your regular 10-minute port to the main town. It's not that big of a deal, and you can also get everywhere really quickly, for the most part. I mean, and if you have the gold to do so. I've been stuck in certain places because I didn't have the gold to get back.
Really? So you just have to walk, right?
Yeah, and you like for different continents, you got to take a ship in between. But
That's cool.
for most of the
How many?
places you
There's
can
2 continents at the start.
Yeah, there's 2.
America and not America.
Yeah,
All right,
one.
Oh wait, what are you gonna say?
Now is South America part of the America?
All right, so I need to ask. And I know I don't look or like I don't give off the feeling that this would be important to me. But is the lore between both factions like is it any good at all?
Between like the fight between them?
Yeah.
They're both competing for the same thing. But
is there like
it ends up being more than their feud, basically.
All right, without spoilerinos, I guess.
Yeah, no, without spoilers, it ends up like their feud is the beginning of it because you're going through what like all the plot is happening. There's no canon for the game. There's not much backstory. You find it all out in the world. So they're just like, this is a fucking planet thing. It's been off the grid for millions of years, and the Dominion, who's the faction that I'm on, they're like, okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna gather all its resources and we're gonna make this planet and we're gonna discover all its cool stuff. And the exiles are like, no, they're like the rebels, I guess. I don't know. They're not bad. No, it's weird because
neither of them feel bad.
Yeah, neither
side should ever be the bad guys or good guys.
Yeah, because you have to side with it, so you want to side with what you think is doing the right, whatever. So they're trying to make it home, and they're trying to preserve all its shit or whatever. I don't play on the exile side, so I don't know. So in the beginning, you're competing because both factions landed there, and you're fighting each other, and you're doing like stupid exile things, stupid Dominion stuff. But then as you start going, it's the race that was there are called the Elden. So you start doing...
Those are the ones that were there before.
Yeah, and they're gone now. They're gone, but they left around data cubes and like stuff like old technology and stuff like that. And then you meet this other thing later, which is very important. I'm not gonna say what it is because it leads up to it, which ends up being the real enemy. But you never like joined forces with the opposite faction. That never happens.
No, there's no...
You still have every right to hate the other faction, even at the end of the game.
I don't know about hate.
Just saying, but it's not like they never...
I'll tell you what, the guys that you want to play, at the beginning, you like torture and kill people, so...
Yeah,
I'm assuming they're the bad guys.
The rebel people.
They're I don't know, they're very...
They're the man.
Misunderstood.
I keep comparing it to the Empire and the Rebels from Star Wars, just because it gives me that feel. Even though the Rebels were... I mean... The Empire was, I think, depicted as clearly bad guys, like clearly.
You know what? I don't think they show enough of those guys. You know what I mean? You know who the main bad guys are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's just like a bunch of troops and stuff. But is it only? And then if you think about like the rebels or whatever, like there's so many groups of people in like planets, and it's run by like this whole...
The Empire did blow up the planet.
Yeah, but like Darth Vader or Palpatine, like they blew up the planet.
That was one group of dudes.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that group of
dudes...
No,
I'm pretty sure they had like a council of people, because there's a scene where Darth Vader's choking Omega.
Yeah, but that's like one ship. It's the Death Star. Like that one ship and that one group of people can't run like this whole whatever of like galaxy or whatever. Like, I don't know. The
argument here if the Empire was actually evil?
No, it's not if the Empire was actually evil. Well, I guess. But the real thing is, like,
are they evil because they're
Empire?
Shown to be evil and we're supposed to, like, think they're evil?
Because, like, alright, there's stormtroopers.
They were run by the Sith.
They were run by the Sith. But then, like, who's the Sith? Like,
the Sith is the bad people.
No, I know they're the bad people, but I'm saying, like, Darth Vader, Palpatine... And then, like...
There was more, it's just they didn't bring it up.
Yeah, they never bring it up, that's what I'm saying.
Because, like,
so there could be, like...
in the earlier ones.
But what I'm getting at here, though, is, like, there could be mad people that we never learn about, and, like, they're like, are you sure you want to blow up this planet, guys? I mean, you know, you never get to hear their side of the story. That's all I'm going for.
So, you're talking about, like, there's, like, the one dude on the Death
Stormtrooper
Star
number 43
is like... Really
no, because it's not Stormtroopers. I'm saying it's, like... important people.
Alright, General number 43.
Yeah, General like 12 is like, guys, like when I ran for General 12, I was just trying to put our kids in schools. Like that's what I'm getting at here. Like they gotta have kids, right?
Like who's gonna feed the Ewoks, guys? Like
what was that?
Who's gonna feed the Ewok?
No, Danny.
Oh, I said sorry. My cat was being really annoying. I just fed her. She didn't have food, so.
Oh, all right.
Just ramming her head into my arm constantly. It was getting annoying.
Feed.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just saying, like, the Empire people, like, there had to be wives. There had to be families.
I thought the stormtroopers were all like clones.
And I'm not talking about them, though. I'm talking about General 12. Like, General 12 was just out there trying to function, trying to make a life for himself, you know? And they're blowing up planets, and he's like, what the fuck?
You feel like when you're accepting a job at a thing called the Death Star.
Whoa, but like the Death Star was like kind of new, right? Like they built it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
that destroys.
I'm pretty sure they had.
No, but I'm saying like
I'm pretty sure there was like a resume thing.
All right, General 12, right? My man's is like.
He's sending his resume in.
No, but he's like 50 years old. Like he's been with these people for a really long time.
Okay, so he moved up the ranks.
Yeah, he moved up the ranks, and they're like, "Oh, we're assigning you to a new thing, General 12." He's like, "Oh, okay. I mean, you know, anything to put food on the table for my kids." And like, yeah, we're sending you to the Death Star, and he's like, "Oh, well, okay." I mean, it's not like he can quit.
Dude, are you sure they had kids?
Well, I mean, did they expect to not live in a world with children? Was the world just going to end once they conquered it?
Too important, like all the normal people.
What about General Number 11, who was just like, yeah, fuck them, yeah, boss, yeah, fuck them.
Clearly bad. I don't even know what
I like how you're dissecting a movie based off pretty much the NPCs. Like, there's the fodder that's in the movie. You're like, how come Ewok number 12 didn't have monologue?
I feel so bad for you.
I like how we just keep going to number 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah. Mr. 12 is always like...
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Danny, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember. But I just kind of went with it, and it made sense to me, and I'm a little upset now. I don't know. I'm just saying that maybe the Empire was misunderstood a little bit, and
you know what?
The wrong people.
I was kind of watching
just coming from the guy who played
like,
Alliance.
maybe the Persians aren't bad. Like, what happens if there's people in the Persian army? They're just like, hey, we're just following this guy who thinks he's a god. I mean,
yeah.
God told us to do it.
That's what I see.
Wait, the Persians like?
Wow. He just took your point and just threw it back at you.
I don't even know what just happened.
Rick was trying to make a point to prove you wrong, and you were just like, yeah. Like...
Alright, I got an idea. Anthony, we're gonna make a video game, Super Meat Boy, but from the perspective of the Blades. Like, they're just trying to chill, and then all of a sudden, some guy's just throwing themselves at them, and they're like, "Oh, I was clean. I don't want to be messy and covered in blood and stuff."
There's always all right. The moral of this entire story, this entire conversation, is there's always two sides to a story.
Papers, Please, but in reverse, it's just you fail at getting through a border. End game.
No, you have to play that one guy who keeps trying to get in. Like, he comes up with the crayon passport.
He's like, yes, here. Okay, friend, it's okay.
Oh, spoilers.
What, that?
The game that came out last year.
Wait, how could you spoil it? Wasn't it like a ever-changing game, or?
Yeah, but there's this one character.
He appears constantly.
He appears all the time. He always gets rejected, but he's like, it's okay, friend, don't worry about it. And like, but he always tries.
Like, he comes in and...
He didn't have a passport. He was like, this country is too great for passports.
Dude, but like alright, you went all the way to that country, and you're now at customs trying to get through. And you can't afford a plane ticket out of there now because that was your one way in, and you can't get in. Are you just stuck? Is your life in that terminal forever now?
Well, isn't that the Tom Hanks movie? Isn't he like stuck there?
Well, no, he was stuck because his country ceased to exist.
Huh?
Like, there was a civil war, and his country like was taken over and stopped existing. So he technically didn't have citizenship anywhere.
Anywhere.
So he just couldn't leave. I might be wrong, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Like, his country wasn't there for him to go back to.
I don't know. I still find it funny when he comes back. Like, first time he comes in, he's like, the country's too great for passports, but I'll get one. And then he comes back, and it's like a crayon passport. Like, just like...
He, like, walked down the block, and he was like, Wow, getting a passport's actually pretty hard.
Yeah, it's
Fuck.
like he took a piece of paper and just took a crayon and just like wrote his name.
Wait, alright, I never actually like went through the entire game. Is there ever like a point where he actually gets a passport and you have to let him in?
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Also,
never. I
Does
don't
it
think I
get
got
like
that far.
increasingly better? Like you
It
learn.
gets increasingly harder.
Yeah.
You have to start doing a lot more shit.
Like you have like
Eventually you start
at
X-raying
first-
people.
Like the first level is only people from your country can get it. Then it's like, all right, the other countries can get it, and then you have to
Certain
look at
countries and
discrepancies.
certain provinces.
Like when
It
their
gets harder
when
and
their
harder.
passport.
You have to check
Expired.
if dates match, if pictures match, if serial
Cities.
numbers match.
The cities match.
Yeah. Like,
Then they have to start bringing in tickets.
That sounds
and
like
then-
work.
Yeah,
Why
Yeah.
is this a game?
it's fun.
It's so much fun.
it's
Okay.
border.
I never
it's,
played it, so.
It's customs simulator the game.
Yeah, but it's surprisingly fun.
Yeah,
And then-
but if you let in the wrong guy, he might just fucking blow up a security guard or something.
No, because there's the second guy who was just on the ball, nonstop. Because the second you screw up, he's just like, "Hold up, what are you doing?"
You
And
messed
then,
up.
then they
Oh yeah,
find
the
you.
minute you fuck up, you
They
get a
know.
little citation that
Yeah,
pops
you get a
up,
citation.
and they'll tell you why you messed up.
And then it's just like, well, why am I here? If that
Yeah, exactly.
means-
Why aren't you doing this? I was just thinking that.
Well, you have a family to feed, so
Yeah,
if
yeah.
anything, they're
Oh
hooking
my
you up.
God, you and the families.
You actually you
No,
actually
that-
have to
You
spend
have a
your money
family, and
on
you
your
get money
family.
based
You,
on
ne-
how
you
many
never
people.
see the family, you never see your house, but like,
But your
just
uncle
pops
might
up as
be
a screen afterwards,
dying.
and it's like, do you have money to pay for food,
Heating,
heat,
medicine.
rent, medicine if your family is sick,
Yeah,
and then like if you don't pay for heat one day, it's like your family's cold, and then you're sitting there, it's like, well, when's summer happening? Why are they cold now? I've been playing for like six straight turns.
and then and the thing is, like, the more people you let in, then the more money you get, because the amount of money you get paid is based on how many people are approved.
No, I thought it
So-
would go through customs. So even if you turn them away, that counts.
Is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it's every person that goes through.
So there's like a speed to it. Like you got to check all the shit mad quick. Like
Yeah, because then the day ends, and if the day ends and you haven't checked a lot of people, you're fucked.
then people start dying.
Somehow that game's fun.
Yeah,
It is.
it sounds on paper. It sounds horrible.
It's
Paper,
super.
get it? Did you-
It's super immersive.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I
it
believe
really
it.
is.
No, I believe
You
it.
you start feeling bad for these people, and it's like, all right, well, like she has her son on this on the other side of the border, and she needs to see him because he's sick and dying. But I need to feed my family, which I never see.
I remember there's a specific one where some lady comes in and she's like, "There's a dude a few people behind me, and he's trying to like put me in sex trade. Can you not let him into the country?" But the thing is, all that guy's like paperwork is like correct or something, so you can't just disapprove it. Just like
Damn.
Like if you disapprove it, I think you get like a citation.
I kind of want
And
this
then,
game
like-
now. That kind of makes
Dude,
me want
it's
the game.
50% off right now on.
Oh, Steam sales.
We have to
There
talk
you
about
go.
Steam sales.
And now we can talk about Steam
Wait, there's
sales.
Steam sales.
Yes.
Yeah, they started today.
Yeah, summer sale started today, dude. Yup, GG your wallet. Game fucking over.
Thank God I have a real life job.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Good thing I have 50 cents in my Steam wallet.
Nah, yeah, I'm ready.
You can't lose money if you got no money to lose.
Can we stop the show just for a second for a quick announcement? Green team rules.
Yo,
Purple!
green team rule.
Purple is the
Green
shit.
team
Yo, hold
rule.
on. I gotta bring up this Reddit thing. Who has the most fucking
green?
who has all these upvotes up in this piece?
Yo,
Team
Perp?
shit.
Team Perp? That purple comeback hype. Yes.
That's because you probably have people that like follow your Reddit username to see what you post.
Can you do that?
so
Yeah.
I didn't know
I have no
Okay.
idea what's going
yeah,
on.
got them.
Okay, Rick. There's teams that you join. You don't get to pick which. There's just color teams on Steam now for the event. And if you do shit, you get points for your team. And if your team wins, I think 30 random people on that team get
Yeah,
an
3
item on their
games.
wish list for free.
3 things on the
Three
wish list.
things off their wish list for free.
Damn.
So it's like a competition, and there's teams, and immediately when there's teams in competition, people get really into it. It's just another money sink for Steam.
And
honestly.
green's the best team. Like Let's
Oh,
be real.
also, since Danny said that, and I put something on my wish list, shoutouts to Element for gifting me Dead Rising 3.
Immediately.
I was trying to put stuff on my wish list for what Danny was talking about, and then somebody saw it and gifted it to me, so thank you.
You know why
Right,
green
That's what we
team's
do.
the
Thank
best?
you. Yeah.
Team Perp all day.
Because green is the color of money. So,
And the
and
color
that's
of
what
the
you
Steam.
need to further yourself through the
Is there a
Steam
team
game.
Fuchsia?
There's a purple.
You mean Team Purple? Like,
No.
That's Ant's team, and they suck.
Dude, we're
Fuchsia.
winning. We're winning by 20,000 points. Get
That's
on
'cause
my
you're
level.
cheating.
Why am I always cheating? Also, I like how Team Pink has a motto, like on this Team Trash Talk thread. It says, 2 in the pink, you other teams stink.
I don't get it.
You know, Rick, you just gotta be that guy.
You gotta be the guy who starts like giving a personality to a random person in
real
a movie.
team though. Real talk though.
Oh, yeah.
Red team sucks. Like red team's like in last place.
Red
They'll
team
be-
was in first, and then they got
They need
cocky.
to step their game up.
Yeah, they got shitted on. So, if you're Team Perp, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe.
Dude, there's no I'm not excited for this sale. There's really no games that I want.
Oh yeah, we should actually talk about the
I
sales
know,
other
hold
than
on.
the,
Actually, I want to talk about that. Is it that there's no games that you want,
or you
or
own
that you
them all.
already have?
Yeah, all the
Like,
games that I would want, I already have.
Well,
And as time goes on, as more years go on, and more sales happen, the less I'm ever gonna buy.
yeah, like
well, it's probably good, but
No, it is
Okay.
good, but I mean,
for
it's like
people,
everyone's like,
like,
Steam sales. Oh my god! And I'm
well,
just
yeah,
like,
because some people aren't gonna spend.
I mean,
like,
we were pretty,
$60.
All right,
Like-
right now, go to Steam. How many games do you have?
that are on the daily.
2, 3.
No, how many games do you own on Steam?
Oh god.
Um,
Where do you find like a straight up number?
if you go to library,
and it's the first thing down.
Up
if you click on all games, it's on.
138.
222.
143.
Yep.
134.
There's 222 games on this list. How do I always look at them all and then I end up playing Binding of Isaac again? How the fuck does that happen?
Because you have one installed already, and 2, it's like it's an easy pickup.
All right, I played
What
both
the-
the Batman games. I need to
What the hell's
play.
Democracy 3?
It's actually a cool game.
It looks like a
cool.
spreadsheet thing.
Where are the first two?
Is it Microsoft Excel the game?
don't
Yeah,
know.
it looks like
I've
it.
never heard of the game, and 3 comes out. Everyone
It
loves
says,
it.
"Have you ever wanted to be president
No,
or
No.
prime minister?"
done. No.
No, I don't
Convinced
want to
you could
like
do a better
age
job of
like
running the
80
country?
years.
Well, oh god.
All
right.
It's a cool concept, though.
So I think we should talk about the games that are on the sale. I think that makes sense.
XCOM,
All right, yeah.
Fun as
First,
hell.
all right. First game we can go
XCOM's
over
awesome.
is XCOM. XCOM is, well,
it's fun.
see, this is bad. This is a bad idea
Why?
Because they're always gonna change.
yeah, because it's gonna change every day.
All
And by
right,
the
we're
time
talking about the first day.
By the time the podcast is out,
Day
people are gonna
uno.
be like, "Oh, you suggest this? Well, fuck you, I guess." Like it's.
Well, you could still like it's just a base point. Like you'd be like, okay, well they said these games are good, and a lot of times at the end of the sale,
You know
they bring
what?
old stuff
Okay,
back.
then
Yeah.
let's just mention games that we think people should look out
Okay,
for.
yeah. So this is this
All
is
right.
a person who just got a good computer. They just got a Steam account. They're like, "Holy shit, these games are so cheap." What do?
Newgrounds.
Yeah, no, Cookie Clicker.
Noog.
Play Cookie Clicker.
I was gonna say
Take your $1,000 computer and play Cookie Clicker with it.
You
I
need,
pissed
you need
off
the
my
Valve
friend.
games.
I pissed
You
off
need it.
Jamie so bad because I like we just built a brand new computer for me, all new parts, like really good stuff, and the first thing I do is play a Newgrounds game.
I would
Alright,
be
well,
upset too.
the first games that are out, Don't Starve is a very good game and it's very cheap.
I haven't.
Star was very good.
Okay, I wanna get into Don't Starve. The only problem I have it is like the way that I want to say I guess the camera is.
That's
I feel like I don't know where anything like is around me. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's the whole point. You gotta. You have
No,
to
I'm
leave
saying
check
like I
marks
feel
for
like I'll just
yourself.
get
You
lost as hell in that.
No,
game.
you
gotta
gotta there's a
remember.
map.
Like there's no. I feel like there's no easy way to indicate where you are.
Oh, map
Look at
sounds
the map.
pretty good.
I don't know. I never played the game.
Yeah, there's a map and you can like make little markers, like you can make a fence and stuff like that.
I mean, that's gonna be one of those games that like I'll go back to and I'll eventually like probably. That happens with a lot of games. Like I'll play them a few times, not like them, but then one day I'll just play it, and it'll click.
It'll just click and you'll be like, "Fuck yeah, this game's
That's how I'm
awesome."
gonna feel with Banished.
Whoa. Naruto.
So, something tells me
That
that
game? Fun as hell.
oh wait. Oh wow. Just now, new community choices. What do we got? Half-Life 2, Castlevania. Oh, Naruto.
Dude, Half-Life. You need the Half-Life games.
Yeah,
You
Half-Life
need
2 is
all the
like-
Valve games. You do.
You just,
All
do.
of, yo, Half-Life 2 is
Just get the
$2.50.
Valve complete pack.
It's
Half-Life
so-
2
it's so
is
worth it.
$2.50.
It is really so worth it.
XCOM is a really fun game.
Oh,
And yeah, XCOM's
can we
fun.
talk for a minute? Can we talk about the Team Fortress 2 video
Which
and how amazing
So
it is?
good.
They just
If
need to
you-
make a movie.
If you haven't
Animated
watched
series.
it, it's 15 minutes of amazing. It's funny. It's well produced. It's
Hold on.
well acted. It's amazing.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check that
You
out.
have
tomorrow.
you have to.
Oh,
watch
it's
it.
15
This
minutes.
Soldier's the funniest guy.
Yo,
Oh,
Soldier.
Soldier. Wait, I need to find
I have
That's
done
why they
nothing.
call it a zoo.
expiration date. That's the name of it. It's so good. Like, without even spoiling anything, it's a 15-minute video, all made in Source Filmmaker, and
Like, just make a film
it
already.
introduces a new character, and Ashley Birch does the voice of it. So
Hey, who is
She
that?
hasn't done anything in a while.
Ashley
No,
Birch.
she
Well,
does,
she did
uh,
Borderlands too.
Oh,
She does Attack on Titan, I think.
Oh, wait, no. They want her to do Attack on
No,
Titan.
no. The thing came out already. Like the show's on Toonami.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it with. Wait, did I watch it with English subtitles?
You probably watched it. Yeah, she voices Sasha.
You're
Oh,
talking
what?
about talking about the person
Potato
who does
Girl?
Hey Ash, what
Potato
you
Girl.
playing?
Yes,
right?
Ashley
Yes.
Birch.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything in a while.
No, she's currently in something like.
No, I'm talking about Hey Ash, what you playing?
Oh, they still do them, I think.
No, they still do them. I think. Like,
I haven't seen anything new.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just a fun little YouTube channel.
Mhm.
And it's the reason why Anthony Birch got a job with... What's the name of the people who made Borderlands?
Gearbox. I think?
Gearbox.
Yeah, Gearbox. He got a job with Gearbox, and he wrote Borderlands 2. So
Which is a phenomenal game. Which is also on the Steam sale. I don't
And
think
then
it's
Pop-
daily
then
though.
Pop-
it's not
Papa
daily
Birch.
yet. It'll be on daily.
You
So that's
really,
another
you really
game.
need a group of friends
Friends.
to play the game.
If
with.
you,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, Borderlands?
Just, you and
Yeah, if you play it
Just-
by yourself, I don't know.
just convince your friends to buy it, play it.
Yep.
Everyone will have.
There's
a good
probably
time.
a 4-pack that's cheaper.
Well, yeah, that's always
No.
how it is.
But like, not cheaper than a 1-pack, obviously, but
No,
more
no,
like-
No. Well, I mean,
I'd rather have a
technically,
6-pack.
Yeah,
I believe
if
it.
everyone bought one by themselves, it'd be more than if
Yeah.
like, hey guys, give me like $5 and we'll all have this game.
Far Cry 3's on daily deal. Good
Still haven't
game.
played it.
Yo, here's your incentive to play these games.
What's
Just
that?
stream them
I
because you'll be streaming, and you'll be playing the games.
I don't want to have a on podcast real talk, but I guess I'm gonna have an on podcast real talk.
Real talk?
I won't. I'm not gonna. Oh,
Oh,
Rick
Rick,
became cups.
He's
Cup-
cups again. The way
Alright, bye,
your
Cups.
your camera's set up, the way it's like captured, we don't see the top part of your fucking glasses.
Wait, what?
Where did? Oh, he's this. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
he just
he-
like. I thought he voluntarily became cups again.
Yeah.
But so
He
yeah,
died.
Rick's disconnecting, but he'll be back. Don't mind the way things look. They're little shit. Weird.
little
What were you
silly.
saying?
All right.
Podcast real talk.
It's kind of a real talk.
Yeah.
I think I know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, you already know. I won't get the viewership if I'm not playing League. You know what I mean? And if I'm not getting the viewership, then it's like it's it's kind of just like pound for pound, like a waste of time. You know, like if I dedicate that stream to a game, and like 90 people are like, "Oh, that's cool." Like it's not good enough. Like I have people that'll watch me whatever I'm playing, and that's awesome. But like I'm still trying to build. I'm still in the building phase. I'm not in the. I'm gonna play the Hayoto Boyfriend Pigeon Simulator.
Oh,
and,
yes.
and like 1,000 people will be like, yeah. Like until I get there, like I'm gonna have to stick with
Oh, Anthony.
League of Legends
For
and
some reason,
Invite
Rick's having
Rick
problems getting back in the call. Now Justin's split in half. This is amazing. Invite Rick back to this, Anthony.
Alright, I'll let him.
Sorry about the technical.
Any technical difficulties. But anyway,
Fucking
We always have technical
I don't know.
difficulties.
League is just like it's like
What?
just what people should just watch other things too. League
Well,
is not the only game that exists, people.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, we know that.
And I'm back.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, at first I was like, oh,
Like there's
cups,
Steam,
and then,
where there's just hundreds of games.
dude, Steam is just. Oh,
So
godsend.
whatever happened to the Steam Bucks?
Oh, that's still
I
a
don't know.
thing. That's still a thing.
Is it like an actual thing? Like, can I go and get the thing?
No,
or is it just
not
like a
in,
thing
not in
and the
stores,
idea?
but it's still being beta tested. I think. Like
Yeah,
people,
sorry about
people
that.
have
I have the
gotten
internet
units.
connection of North Korea right now.
Same thing with Big Picture.
Big
Picture's-
Picture was meant for. That was like
Dude, I accidentally clicked Big Picture,
it's fucking awesome.
and
I do it all
was-
the time back
I,
then.
no, I didn't know what it was, and I accidentally clicked it, and then like my screen just did this, and I was like, "What is happening?" Like I don't know what I was in a whole nother world.
It's really cool. I put my
Oh, and then
computer
Steam
hooked
crashed.
up to my TV, my big TV, and I had a controller, and I was playing like Skullgirls or something that needs a controller, and I was like, I'm gonna put it on TV, and I was like, perfect time for Big Picture. It was amazing. It's like I had a console again, only like a bajillion times better.
Fucking Skullgirls. Well, Big Picture.
Yo, Skullgirls. I'll summarize
my
for the
Steam.
people watching this video Ant's experience in Skullgirls.
No,
I'm gonna stream this game. I'm mad excited. Go into a multiplayer. Get like, wait, did you get like completely destroyed? Like
Just
you didn't?
decimated.
Did you not once touch the guy?
I hit the guy. Like I
All right,
kicked him.
I
once or
landed
twice.
one hit on the guy. I destroyed. Never touched that game again.
Dude, he
really, you
fucking
haven't picked it up since then?
I played offline.
Oh well, yeah, but I've never played online because I already know I would lose.
Yo, I played my one and only online game with Mortal Kombat. I was streaming Mortal Kombat, and people were like, "Man, this is just like Skull. You're talking shit. You're full of shit." Yo, my Sub-Zero was still on point. I
Oh,
destroyed
because
some dude.
you liked Mortal Kombat, right?
I love Mortal Kombat, and I used to be mad good at it. I used to, like, all right. So there was one for Xbox, like was it the original Xbox or 360? I don't remember, but
360.
it was 360. The one with chess. It was Mortal Kombat chess mode.
Oh, that was a
Oh.
360.
Was it 360?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I'm pretty
so
sure. I don't want
I
to
was
like,
like-
oh yeah, it is. But
I was insanely high ranked in Mortal Kombat chess, and it was really stupid, but it was really funny. It was because it was cool. You got to pick a bunch of characters, right? You had all your pawns was one character, and then different kind of shit, and then you had to control points, and you had to kill other dudes. It was fucking fun. It was awesome.
Which Mortal Kombat game was it where like you make a character or something like that, and then it's like there's like a story, and your character gets older, and then
I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I do.
yo, that game mode was really cool.
I
See,
forgot.
that was when Mortal Kombat was the shit, because they just made a bunch of games. They're like, yeah, there's Mortal Kombat, and then there's like story mode. It was the same one as the chess game, I think. We'll just say yeah. And then there was a puzzle fighter game too on top of it, and it was all really cool.
well, no, there was one where like it was like a third person. There was a world, and you had to run
yeah,
around.
and you could run around and you fight,
And
you
you
find
talk to
other
people, and then be like, "Yo,
Shujinko. That was your guy's name, I think.
I don't remember what the people's name was."
I remember
That game
Yo,
was
that
hella
one-
fun.
That hands down, that was the game. That was all in the same game. That was
Really?
the best Mortal Kombat ever. I remember because there was a very specific thing that you had to do to unlock Liu Kang, and Liu Kang was dead. So it was an undead Liu Kang, and he had like chains and shit, and it was fucking awesome. So that's how I remember.
Was it Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Mortal Kombat versus DC, Mortal Kombat versus Care Bears, Injustice.
Dude, Mortal Kombat vs. DC is one of the worst games of all
I
time.
heard it's
I
like
punched a hole in my wall over that game. That's how. That's,
Oh, didn't
I
he like the
heard-
most impossible achievement ever?
Yep. And
I just
that's
heard
back in
that
my
it was-
achievement whore days, so I had to get it, and
I just
fucking
heard it was
did.
like just terrible, like
awful. It was
terribly
awful.
executed.
Everything about
Be
it was
ashamed
bad.
of yourself.
It was PG-13 Mortal Kombat. That's
Like-
stupid.
Like how did this get through the? How did this get?
yeah, how did
released?
the editors were like, or the big people, the producers, they were like, yeah.
Who was the decision to be like, yeah, this is a good game?
I really hope it wasn't Ed Boon, the guy who like.
Which I wonder
made
a lot
Mortal Kombat.
about a lot of games.
Like,
Like
how's that
a
happen?
lot of games, the big heads that approve it don't know shit about video games.
Which is crazy to think about.
Oh, you know what it is? It's Mortal Kombat, so they don't...
They were like Mortal Kombat superheroes. This game could be shit and it'll sell.
You
Alright.
can make a Mortal Kombat game and just have it be an episode of Wacky Delia and people still buy it.
Wacky Delia, Wacky
Ah.
Delia.
I am the cheese.
I am Decano. I am the best fatality on the show. I'm sorry.
So, Rick, your audio and videos are a little bit out of sync, but that's just due to internet connection, though.
Yeah,
I just wanna-
like I said before, I have the internet connection of North Korea right now.
We should
No, his
preface
audio
the rest of the
videos-
episode.
You know what? I
with
bet their
that.
internet connection's flawless. It's just, they're connected to a totally different server that shows them totally different things.
Yeah.
But I bet it's
Nah,
really good.
I feel like Kim Jong Un probably got like the greatest internet in the world.
There's like one TV station of like.
'Cause
Kim
think
Jong-un
about it,
running a
he's-
whole-
Because no
He's
one else
got-
in the country is using the bandwidth.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just them.
So he's probably got the best download speed in the
He's
world.
on Reddit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I wonder if he goes on Reddit. Like, I wonder if he has the internet to him, like to
He does.
himself.
He has to.
So does he go on the internet and he's like, what the fuck? Like XNXX. Yeah, maybe I should
He's, like,
introduce
watching
this.
porn.
He's looking
Like,
up the memes
he's
of
like
himself.
ordering
And he's,
cheeseburgers and pizzas to people's houses and just doing weird shit.
Like, you got to think about it. Like, what does he do?
he's a god in his
Dude,
yeah,
country.
I don't
He
know.
can do
He's
whatever
just
the hell
living
he
it
wants.
He's pretty much
He,
a god
he
in
likes
his country.
basketball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
one of the-
Dennis
one-
Rodman.
one of the-
Yeah, Dennis
Yo,
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is his like boy.
I
That
watched
was the
some
dumbest
crazy
thing.
video. Some crazy
Yo.
video about dudes who visited. And,
Oh.
like, they played a basketball game against, like, their North
Hold
Korean
on.
team. And, like, Kim Jong-un or
Hold on.
whatever showed up. Oh, what?
I gotta find it, but I have this idea about Dennis Rodman in North Korea.
What, he's like a super smart undercover dude.
No. Well, you keep going, but I gotta look for this.
He's like a North Korean sleeper cell. He's just been
Oh,
playing
you think
basketball.
you think he's
No,
working
it
for
sounded
North
like
Korea?
he's gonna gain control of North Korea.
He's gonna become like
He's
the next god.
Kim Jong Rodman.
Yeah.
Dennis Un.
So wait, does that what's this guy's name? Kim Jong Un?
Okay, no.
Yeah,
My-
well,
my-
Does he have a successor? Does he have a
Well,
son?
I mean, he's still pretty young.
Yeah, he
How
doesn't have
old
a
is
son
he?
yet.
I think he's in his 30s.
Oh wow, he's
What if
So
he
he would
doesn't
not-
have a son?
All right, no. Okay, I had two ideas about this. One
how
was
is he not going to have a son?
imagine
He's
like,
going to be like King Henry. He's just going to keep trying.
I guess
killing his
so.
wives.
hold on. I had two ideas about this. One is imagine if Dennis Rodman plays Kim Jong Un at a basketball game, beats him, so they kidnap him. Then they want the ransom for the whole team, but a bunch of shit happens. World War III starts all because of Dennis Rodman, and then that's in history books. Like people have to write papers on how Dennis
About
Rodman
Dennis
led to
Rodman.
World War III.
Ex-Chicago Bulls player starts World War III.
over a
And then-
basketball game.
Or
All right,
if
so let's see.
imagine
World War One was the Lusitania sinking. World War Two was the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
well, no, that
and
was
then-
Franz Ferdinand again. No, wait,
No,
Franz.
France Ferdinand was also one of the keystones for World War One.
Isn't that a ban? All right, whatever. Just continue.
It is.
Pearl
Also
Harbor
prison.
Pearl Harbor was the reason for us getting into World War
Okay.
Two.
Yeah,
And then Dennis Rodman is World.
dude, it's
Dennis
sad
Rodman
how
in
little I
basketball.
know.
Or hold on, or imagine if he became hella popular there, and he overthrew Kim Jong Un and became the new ruler. And then it's like how legends have it: always the new gods overthrow the old gods.
See, the thing is, if he ended up having that, would he like liberate them and like make peace with everybody, or would he keep his own thing going? In,
Nah.
in his
No, basketball-sized nukes. Basketball-shaped nukes just flying around the world.
He's like, USA's about to get donked.
We have to send the Globetrotters in to overtake them.
And yeah,
becomes
no,
a
it's a
basketball
war
war.
of basketball. Dude, we would so win that. America has the best basketball team, I think.
Because we
Well-
invented the sport, didn't we?
Yeah, we have like the only basketball team.
Well,
Do we ever lose the Olympics?
and
What,
basketball,
basketball?
I don't know, but I know
I
we
don't know.
do very well.
At
In
least
soccer, we get dunked though.
soccer.
And we're not talking about the World Cup, by the way.
We qualify for the World Cup.
We always do. But we're
Right.
not talking about the
More than
World Cup.
most
'cause
countries.
I don't know anything about it, and
I heard the
don't wanna-
World
I don't
Cup
wanna
is
make
like-
people mad.
Like, there's a lot of like backroom rigging. I guess rigging would rigging be the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like apparently some place got like the next World Cup location,
Russia.
but no, not Russia. It's like some place in like the middle of the desert, and they're
Nevada.
terrible. No, it begins with like a Q or something. But they're like they have a very hostile environment, so it would make no sense for them
be
to have
there.
the World Cup.
Well, maybe
And
they're
then people
trying
are
to
talking about
bring
that, like,
peace there.
They bribed the officials of the World Cup to get their place there.
Well, Brazil's about to they're like a few stone throws away from a civil war because the fact that the World Cup is being held there, because the government spent all this money on this giant ass stadium while the outside of the stadium is pretty much slums.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, are they gonna make more money in the long run with it?
They laid it out, and like FIFA makes the majority of the money, and
Ooh,
they get some money from tourism, but it's not like it doesn't equal out.
Yeah.
What
Well,
does
at least
FIFA
it brought
stand
Oh, dude, football, international football. The
Football
association.
International Football Association.
Yeah. There
Thank
go.
you.
Oh,
Thank you.
federal, international. Okay, it's in Spanish, but the English version is International Federation of Association Football.
Okay.
But in the actual acronym is Federation Internacional de Fútbol Association.
Dude, nice. Okay.
I was close.
Yeah. Football is football.
Yeah, football is football, asshole. Like it's
The American version.
soccer.
Can we start our own like association or like something and name it like
No, yeah,
like-
we could start our own like sports association, but it'll be for Blitzball.
Yo, Blitzball is the best.
Blitzball.
Blitzball is the best mini game.
Well, first we have to
that's
figure out how
ever
to like
existed.
defy gravity.
Oh, you gotta swim around in jello and shit?
Well, no, it's just a giant pool. Just everyone's got to hold their breath for outlandishly long time.
Well, you'd have to invent like that Star Wars shit, you know, where like they put on little mask things and then they can breathe. So, once that comes out, like, cause you're not gonna want to swim around in like giga tanks. But then how do you throw, like, how does the ball work? How did that fucking, they can't explain Blitzball, right?
Well,
Like, it's the future.
yeah, well, not even. It's just magic. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, there was
No,
magic.
it wasn't magic. It was technology.
Well, that
Was
was,
it magic or
technology.
was it
That wasn't
technology?
magic.
was it
Blitzball
technology?
was not
was-
magic. No, that was technology.
Blitzball, are you sure?
It was technology.
It was
Yes.
Technology.
So you
They were
need
able to have a
ball.
giant sphere of water floating.
But you
That's
know,
awesome.
but that's the thing, though. Aren't there people like they hated technology, but they played Blitzball? Remember?
Yeah, I don't remember the Blitzball.
What's his face
war.
with the whoopy hair?
Oh,
No.
the
That was
stuff
in the
R, doesn't it?
future, like after everything was turned to shit, and like that Blitzball was just like a thing that they did.
Nah, dude, I'm lost
Yeah,
here.
it was like it
I can't.
was like a world sport.
I don't know fuck all about that about Final Fantasy X because
I can't-
I was playing it without a memory card, and I got to the two blue guys. They beat the fucking shit out of me, and that was it. It was over. So
That's the
again,
worst feeling.
You should get a PS2 emulator and play that game.
Why would you ever? I would never start a game without a memory card.
I don't,
at all.
I don't remember why I didn't have one, but I just didn't.
Why? I wouldn't even turn the system on.
Or maybe I forgot to save. Maybe I just never saved, and I did have it. That sounds. No, because it would probably. All right, Danny, what are you gonna say?
The game forces you to save. I can't remember the name of the town. Something with a Z. It was like
Xanarkin?
Xanarkin. Yes, there you go.
It
I
used
was
to.
saying Zendikar.
Yo,
the
it's-
Magic the
it's-
Gathering
it's-
set.
That's
My
close
favorite game.
What?
Final Fantasy X is my favorite game.
Yeah, I don't know why. Great game, but I don't know why.
It is a good game.
Well, it was like the first, like,
enough. RPG.
not
Really?
the first RPG, but first, like, story within a game that I actually, like, cared about.
Okay.
Everything,
Where everyone
every
turns to
game I
bubbles
played,
at the end.
every game I played before
Spoilers,
that was just kind of
bubbles.
like, you know, it was a fun video game. That was the first video game, and I was like, yo, there's more to this shit.
Did you play Final Fantasy X too?
No,
Yes.
I should have, but no.
Did she ever find Titus?
I thought there was speculated that
I think
Titus
so.
didn't exist.
No, that was the
Yeah,
pretty much the ending of 10. Wasn't it?
he's like a ghost, technically, of all these memories. But then he technically sort of exists, because there's like, I don't remember.
Dude,
There's a lot of shit.
Japanese
that's like,
storyline.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Oh, crap battle.
Crap. Battle.
I just recently saw
I just
Crab
drank
battle.
a Coke,
like a week
and
ago.
then a Coke Zero, and they tasted different. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Dude, I'm not done with 3 yet.
You still didn't finish it?
No, I haven't
3's
gotten
awesome.
around to it.
It's a good game.
Is the ending really good, Rick?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
It's
like
getting,
feels.
it's starting to get weird, which most Metal Gear games do. It starts off pretty normal, and it gets
Where
weird.
are you in 3?
I think I just beat the pain.
Oh, that's when we were at
Oh,
his house.
that's when we saw that fight.
Yeah.
Bees!
Bees.
Yeah, I just beat the base.
And we saw the old guy roll out in the wheelchair.
Yeah, his name was like The End. That was cool. Like
Yeah.
in the introduction, to all those guys.
Is he the guy that if you change your clock on your system by a
Yeah,
year,
he dies.
he dies waiting for
Yeah, he just dies of old age.
Or if you like turn your game off and then turn it back on like within a day, the boss battle's over because he sneaks up on Snake.
Oh yeah, he sneaks up on you, and like knocks your ass. Like you like come to, and I think he's like just behind you, and then you black out, and then you wake up in like a jail or something like that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, come on, that's spoiling. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, or you could just fucking kill him. Like,
I mean, it's something that, like, it's an Easter egg. You'd have to like actually find it.
Plus
Oh,
the game
okay,
is
I'm
like
sure. I'm gonna do- I wanna do everything the normal way first.
plus the game is like Omni old, so
It's not
Yeah, for real.
omni-old.
it's pretty old.
It's not omni old.
It's at least like super old.
I'm gonna say
It's old.
older.
No prefix.
I'm gonna say 10 years old, maybe longer.
What? Snake Eater?
Yeah.
That's not that old.
Solid.
Anyway, I
Also-
I'm looking it up right now, and it's
Probably one of the best theme songs.
oh, I was close. November 17, 2004.
So 10 years.
So it's coming up to 10 years.
It's gonna be 10 years in November.
Dude,
Well, there
great
you go.
series.
Dude,
What?
Snake Eater, the song was awesome.
Still in a dream.
Dude, the whole thing is like, there's way too many James Bond references in the entire game.
Yeah,
Like that whole thing, that was a James Bond beginning.
yeah, it's like a. I don't know.
Did that not look like a James
Metal
Bond
Gear.
movie
Metal
to you?
Gear is like weird because like it has this huge serious storyline, but then the way that it conveys it sometimes is very silly. Like a lot of interactions, especially in Metal Gear Solid 2 with Raiden and
Campy.
and, what?
This will be
Rosemary?
campy.
Yeah, Rosemary. It's very campy. That's a good word for it.
Camp? What do you mean by campy? Everyone says that. I don't know what that means.
It's just a good way to explain it. How do
What the
I?
fuck does campy mean?
Like,
It's like this is weird.
hold on.
Hmm.
What does campy mean?
Kind of like
Alright.
folky almost.
Alright, being so extreme that it has an amusing and preservedly sophisticated appeal. There you go. Like that's Urban Dictionary straight up, and it makes sense.
Okay, I guess.
So like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, you ever see it?
No. Sorry.
Well, then never mind. But you ever play Metal Gear Solid 2?
Yes, I love that.
Alright,
game.
so you know how like he's on a very serious mission, but they say a lot of stupid shit,
Yeah,
and like, but you know they're also conveying information at the same time.
yeah.
It's very campy. That's,
I guess so.
That's how you
I
would
always
say it.
thought that it was also the translation was to blame.
No,
Because-
no,
I don't
that's kind of what they're doing.
No, Metal Gear's on the ball with the translations. They haven't really been screwing up too much.
Well, I know that they said that the new one, the Phantom Pain, is going to be written in English first. First one to be written in English first and then translated to Japanese.
It's also gonna be
All
one of
right,
the first ones
campy
that
pretty
David
much.
hated.
Campy pretty much means it's lame. Like it's like
It's lame.
Yeah,
it's
very
lame, but it's still funny. Like
I guess. I love that game so much because I now understand it. I think in a previous episode, I haven't played it yet, we talked about how that game scared the fuck out of me with the crazy Colonel because I was little.
Uh-huh.
And then that episode made me start playing it. And I played it, and I beat it, and I love it.
or
Great
cheesy.
game.
That's another term. Can't
Cheesy.
for
Cheesy,
campy.
okay, alright.
Cheesy, like
I know what that means.
Metal Gear is like it's such a good game, but you really have to
I never played
like be
any
on the
Metal
ball
Gear
with that
games.
shit.
The lale lule lo. Nope, you lost me.
Like I'm trying. There's something I want to tell you, but I'm not sure if they explain it in the fourth game. So I'm gonna wait.
Alright, well, I know a decent amount that I'm not supposed to know yet because of I was bored in class and I was on the wiki. And I was just reading stuff and I was like, fuck. I was reading and I was like, fuck.
No, because
Fuck.
it said, and then he dies. Ah!
I kept finding out stuff, but I was purposely looking for it, and I was mad that I found it.
You keep clicking on links that just keep revealing more things.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, who's this guy? Fuck.
Well, I mean, screw it then. Who's the guy in Metal Gear 3 that's the weapons expert?
Oh, I don't know. Some black dude, though.
Yeah,
I know he's like super cool. He's like, hey, man, what's up? And he's like
Yeah,
super
he's a-
down.
He's the DARPA chief.
Is he? What, really?
Yeah, all the characters from Metal Gear 3 are characters in
Oh.
other Metal Gear games, like in the future.
He's the DARPA chief?
He's the DARPA chief.
Cool. Well, that's not like
Yeah.
game-breaking, but cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good
I
for
know
him.
some people that are in the Patriots, and I shouldn't know that information yet, but I think I know. Dude, they're the coolest organization. Like just the way it's presented and like the mystery that it's shrouded in, and it's just so appealing and it's so cool. The whole thing, I don't know why. I just wish that it wasn't so campy. I wish it held true to its serious
You wish it
tone.
wasn't so campy?
Yeah.
I mean, the series tone is campy. A lot of Metal Gear is very campy.
It's so good. I mean,
Snakes don't belong in Alaska.
Like, think about how completely absurd most of the bad guys are. Other than, like, Ocelot, who's always, like, mad serious.
okay.
Like,
in
think
Snake
about, like-
Eater, he's a bitch.
huh?
In Snake Eater, he's a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
he's just starting off.
Yeah, he's much younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snake Eater is probably one of the most ridiculous games. If you think about, like, the group of people.
Yeah.
Like, the old-ass dude and then the pain and how ridiculous he is. He starts fucking dancing or something.
It definitely
No,
is the weirdest.
that's the fear.
Oh, the fear starts dancing. And then the second game with Fat Man. It's a giant fat bald dude on fucking roller skates. I mean, come on. You can't take that serious. You can't take that too seriously.
Well, the whole thing with Metal Gear Solid 2 that I loved so much was it was about, like, all right, every Metal Gear game has a theme. The first one was they all rhyme. The first one was Gene. Second one was Meme. Third one is, I think, Scene. And then it keeps going on like that. Metal Gear Solid 2, its theme was memes, basically, if you played the entire thing. It's the power of information. It's information warfare, right? And the game was actually kind of satirical because people loved Metal Gear Solid. And they wanted another one. But what's his name? Who's the guy? The
Right.
creative director? No, the creative
Oh.
I haven't had
Could
Oh, you
you-
mean
Hideo
Hideo?
Kojima,
I
yeah.
think
Kojima didn't want to make another game like that. He wanted to do something else, but he knew that he'd probably fail if he tried to do something else. So what he did was he gave you Snake in the beginning, and that's what everyone wanted. Everyone wanted Snake, Solid Snake. He's the man. Everyone wanted him. They gave you that in the beginning, and in that beginning mission was everything that you wanted. It was for the tutorial. And then they give you Raiden. He's nowhere on the cover. He's nowhere on the back. He's never mentioned in the manual ever.
And his blood is white, so he's just filled with jizz.
Yeah, his blood is
Wait,
white.
wait. I thought that wasn't. Not yet. It's not yet.
No, like he had white blood in that game, I believe.
In 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was all human in 2.
Oh no, they replaced his blood with something else. They actually bring it up in like the first one of the first codec calls. They replaced his blood with a synthetic thing.
Huh.
I wasn't sure if he knew about it though.
Anyway, when they introduced Raiden, it's the same thing. It's the same thing it's the Shadow Moses simulation, the entire thing, and they tell you that at the end, but because people wanted the Shadow Moses.
You come in through the water.
You come in through the water, and your original name was Snake, and then you get Raiden, whatever. But because then it like the end just like fucks with the person that's playing the game. I love games that do that, like Spec Ops: The Line. If you guys still haven't played it, but you should.
Yeah,
Like,
is that on sale yet?
I don't know. It fucks with you
it probably will be.
because
You think
everything that you were expecting, everything that you were leading up to was like ripped away from you, and you're given all this information. And
I
then
heard
you're
this
just
game
like,
is like insanely good.
Spec Ops: The Line is insanely good. Another one of my favorite games of all time.
Wait, all right, it's not on daily. Do you think it's gonna be on daily? It's
Probably.
currently 67% off.
It'll definitely be on.
Wait,
daily.
is it? What's the price of it with the discount?
It's $10 right now.
That's very worth it. $10 is super worth it.
Because I've only heard like amazing things about Spec Ops: The Line.
Great
and everyone
game.
says it's mad underrated,
Super,
and that, huh?
super underrated.
Super underrated. Well, I mean, obviously it's very well rated. It just didn't sell as good as it should
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Because it was portrayed as an action shoot 'em up game war
But in reality,
the
it's
Middle
like-
East. And
it's serious as
and-
fuck.
Yeah, at
And,
the
like,
time
it's a
everyone was
good
like, "Oh,
story.
we got Call of Duty. We don't want this game," so it didn't sell. But the game is way more than that. It goes beyond that. Great, oh, dude. I love video games.
Yo,
Some
yo,
video games
video
just
games?
make me so happy.
Yo,
And
video
like,
games?
the other
Mad
90%
cool.
makes me sad.
Video games are mad cool. You know
Video
that?
games, cool stuff.
It was a cool ass video game.
I think out of all, I can't decide which ones I like, which I like better, or whether it's the Cobra unit or Foxhound.
Dude,
I don't know, man. You always loved Foxhound.
Well, no, I like the villains, like in the first one, or they were just Fox. No, they were Foxhound.
Wait, in the first game?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
were
sure
fi-
Fox.
yeah, they were- it
Or
was-
wasn't it like Fox Die or something?
No,
Oh, no,
Fox
that was the
Die
name
was
of
like it was like a genetic targeting.
Well, they were ex-members of Foxhound. They called themselves Dead Cell.
No, Dead Cell was.
Oh no, that
Dude,
was no. Sorry, that
two.
was the second one. Yeah, no, it was. Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
they
Dead
were.
Cell-
They were
Dead Cell's the second
ex-Foxhound
game.
members. Dead Cell was the
But
second one.
they called themselves Foxhound.
Yeah, they did. They were rogue.
I don't know what's anyone talking about.
Oh,
I
sorry,
never played any Metal Gear game.
Ah,
And I loved Cobra Unit. Cobra Unit was awesome.
I watched Metal Gear 4 because I don't have a PS3.
Yeah, with
wait.
feels.
Okay, all right, because I don't
Yeah,
have
Metal
PS3
Gear
either,
the movie.
But was that? Did you still like enjoy it? Like, did you?
Dude,
would it have
watch-
been the same if you played?
Well,
it?
I mean, I would have rather played it because the game looks a lot of fun, but watching it was fucking awesome.
Okay.
It's epic.
Because honestly, even playing through Metal Gear Solid 3, I don't want to play the game. I want to
You just
see
wanna-
the next cutscene. The
You can
game's
just watch it.
annoying. The game is really annoying.
All right, that one part in the
In the cave?
yeah, that game in that cave scene, like, well, that was you being stupid. You should have went the other way and
Thanks,
checked it
man.
out.
Yeah.
But you could tell that that game has aged.
Yeah,
Like Metal
it's-
Gear 3 aged a little bit.
It's not fun to play. It's a very clunky game. I just want the no story.
I think it's the setting of the game. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 is one of my favorite, like, overworlds, like, ever. Like, that world, like, being on, what's it called?
The shell.
Big Shell.
Yeah, on the shell.
Yeah.
I loved that place.
That was cool.
And I loved the boat in the beginning. Like, there's no part of that game that I didn't enjoy. Except the ending when it started scaring me. When you're naked and you keep getting phone. Like, I was naked, I was exposed, and like I'm getting these weird calls from Colonel, and he's like messing with me. I shut the game. I saved and shut the game off.
What I was-
I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, because he told me to. He was like, you played for too long, and I was playing for like close to like 12 hours, like straight. So I was like, okay, you got me, Colonel.
You know what I wish they did more with? Decoy Octopus.
What
Yeah.
in the shit is
They didn't do
Decoy
much with him.
Octopus?
He was the DARPA chief in Metal Gear 1.
I never played the first game. Go figure.
Decoy Octopus, he was like a professional spy. He shaved down his cheekbones and he cut off his nose, so he would be able to easily put on prosthetics and just become anybody.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah, he went as far as injecting, like, taking his blood out of his own body and replacing it with the person who he's supposed to be.
Oh, so they have
would
like
even
that.
match them on the genetic level.
It's crazy shit.
But
Yo.
the DARPA chief had Fox die in his blood, and the DARPA chief was killed during interrogation. So, Decoy Octopus pretended to be the DARPA chief and was killed by Fox die.
Oh yeah, I see all that right here. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Do all the comparisons to like the Big Show riding mission and Shadow Moses, like the virus they give you to put into GW to stop it. It's just like Fox die. You have to save.
The president.
You do have to save the president. Who wasn't there? Did you have to save a chick in the first one?
In the first game.
Maybe Meryl.
Yeah,
You
Meryl.
did have to save Meryl. Yeah, you had to save Meryl,
from
and she died.
Psycho Mantis.
Well, depending on what happened, she could die or she couldn't die. Then you had to save EE, or I don't know what the fuck her name was. He kept calling her
Emma.
Emma. You had to save her, and then she died. It was just
Fucking Emma.
It was crazy because
I felt so
was-
bad. I felt so bad for
Otacon?
Otacon.
Dude, in the fourth game, like, it's just everyone that he's ever loved dies.
Oh yeah, then he meets that other chick, and then she. What was okay? That part didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Walk on eggshells, guys. Haven't seen it yet.
Oh, Metal Gear 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it is an old game, Justin. I know.
No. Metal Gear
But
4
I'm
really isn't
planning
that
on seeing
old.
it, so.
All right, we'll just stop here for the sake of spoiling. Well, but we spoil the older games,
Yeah,
because you're on 3, so everything we've talked about at this point is pretty okay.
Yeah, for the most part. I just don't know.
Are you gonna play
what
4 or are you
what
gonna
the
watch
other candy
4?
games? 4, Peace Walker. the only two canon I haven't played.
The other ones that I mean, the order actually technically goes 3, Peace Walker, Portable Ops, or maybe reverse that.
Yo,
Then it's 1, 2, 4.
Okay.
Metal Gear Acid is non-canon.
Oh, Metal Gear Acid was so much fun. I like Metal Gear
I do
Acid.
remember that game. I had that game when I had a PSP. That came out with
which
the
one was
PSP.
that?
What kind of game is that?
Card-based. Well, they did that with Kingdom Hearts as well.
I played that one, I think.
What
Yeah.
kind of
Yo,
fucking
did they reveal Kingdom Hearts 3?
I played
collectible
one
card
of I
game?
played
It was a
one
trail.
of
It
the-
was a
Oh,
cinematic
turn-based
trailer.
I
tactics.
played one of the Metal Gear games that was on a PSP. I think it was Metal Gear Acid.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was a non-canon game.
game's fun as fuck.
And then before that, it was Metal Gear, and then the American made Metal Gear Snake's Revenge, I think it is. Or...
Yeah, yeah. Those are both canon games, though.
I don't think the American one was.
Because Zanzibar is referenced, and then there was Outer Heaven.
Yeah, Outer Heaven.
Outer Heaven was Metal Gear. Metal Gear 2 was like Snake's Revenge or some shit like that.
Nah, dude, there's so much going on in that universe. There's a lot.
I'm okay with that though. I like that. That's why I've spent so much time and why I like Kingdom Hearts so much, because there's tons of shit going
Kingdom
on.
Hearts.
I loved Kingdom Hearts 1. I was
Kingdom
all
Hearts.
over... Oh, Rick is cups again. I was all over the first Kingdom Hearts, and I loved it. And then, by the time the second one came out, I don't think I had a PS2 anymore. Or
Not really.
There's so
Second
much.
one is better.
The second one is better?
Better.
I watched my cousin play a little, and he fought some crazy clock guy, and that's all I saw.
There's so much shit going on in Kingdom Hearts.
Yo, you remember we talked about this whole thing? You linked it, and you were trying to explain the whole universe and who's what and what the shit. And
Yeah,
it was
dude.
just
Oh my god,
insane.
it's
If you guys
Kingdom
bear
Hearts.
with me for
This
like 8 hours, I can do it for you.
Dude, this is why video games are so cool. This is
Cool ass video game.
yeah, it's a cool ass video game. Like, there's just so many universes
They
and different
just
stories to
Kingdom
get
Hearts
into.
3 just needs to come out already.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, are the other games canon? Like the
Yes, every
Yeah.
game is.
That's
Oh.
a problem.
All the
was
games
because
that
they're all
came
for
out-
the different systems.
Yeah,
but
they're all over the fucking place.
They made
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1.5 for the
and
PlayStation.
they made
3, which is-
2.5 recently.
making
Is that like a
So they're all
is that
together,
like a
but-
gigafilter? Like it brings everything together.
It's one revamp for the PlayStation 3 plus all of the portable console games.
I'll take
just
all of
digitally
them. I think
remastered
some
or
of
whatever?
them.
No,
Or, like,
1.5
PS205?
is one chain of memories, and I think 2.
Too much.
But
That's
like
good.
alright, a lot of the games that weren't on console for like the mobile games, and there's like one mobile game, and there was
Mobile
the
game?
the PSP game,
Oh,
Birth
okay.
by Sleep is its own beast. That is
No,
a
I thought that. I
lot.
think that's.
No,
I think that's
there's
part of
a
it.
lot that happens in Birth by Sleep.
But I'm saying
like,
I'm pretty sure that's it's canon.
dude, they all are. But what I'm trying to say is like all the DS games and everything,
There's a lot of stuff going on.
not in them. No, you can easily just quickly read about it and just be like, okay, like you could just get the gist of what happened, and like, that's enough information that you need. It was just kind of games just to put out to be like, hey, Kingdom Hearts is still here, so here's a little bit more. But Birth by Sleep was big. That was on the PSP. That's another big one because that's all prologue. Prologue?
Yeah,
Prelude?
yeah. Oh no,
Prologue?
prequel. Well,
Prequel?
I would say prequel because it takes place before.
It's a prequel to everything. It explains how everything happens and how
Yeah.
everything got the way it was. And it's
Kingdom Hearts 2 came out 2005.
Jesus Christ.
Kingdom Hearts 1 came out 2002.
Kingdom Hearts 1 was just phenomenal, and like the storyline was really cool. It was kind of hard at the end to like figure out everything that's going on because like
Yeah.
they kept throwing stuff at you.
Mhm.
And then you play Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's just like, what is going on? This is some Metal Gear like level shit right now.
yeah. I mean, the only bad thing that a lot of people don't like is because a lot of people don't like exposition dumps. 'Cause that's what like Metal. I love it. I love
Wait,
it.
what? Is that-
Exposition dumps. They just like story. This is important, and this, and then all this shit
I
happens.
love
here, all
that.
this.
It's like
People, a lot of nowadays, people don't like that.
WildStar.
The one thing that I don't like that video games do is they'll give you like story and information and like cool stuff, but you have to read it. Like they'll be like, okay, you collected all these notes, and it's like at least with Bioshock,
Yeah,
when you
I
collect
hate
stuff, you
note
could, you could
collections.
play it and listen to it. But like note collection, yeah, it's cool and you want to get the achievement or whatever, but like I'm playing the game, I don't want to pause the game, stop, and read all of these things.
I never mind doing that.
But
I read a lot in
Kingdom
Oblivion.
Hearts had like the Ansem pages, like.
Well, no, I like games that establish what they're trying to tell you through the actual story, and then there's so much more you could learn if you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the best example is Dark Souls. Like, you're in this world, you know what you have to do, you know, and that's fine. Like, you kind of have an idea, but if you really, really want to learn about this whole world and what is happening and what's happened and who's what and all this shit, you have to read, but only if you want to. You don't have to. But, like, maybe that's not the greatest example, because you got to work your fucking ass off to make sense of everything.
I mean, I know I'm trying to do that.
You can get,
So I guess Bioshock's better.
you can get a lot of the world. So like, obviously you can get like all the Elder Scrolls games. The giant library that they have, they hire a team just to write the books that are in the game, and those you can know everything that happens very well in the game without touching any of them. But if you decide to read them, it opens up the world so much more.
WildStar going in me.
When it comes to like anything really, I like it when there's a universe where the people who created it gave it this really long history. Like that's why I love Naruto so much, because there's like all the other shogun, like all the other people who like rule the village, and you can find out what they did and what their powers were.
Have you been keeping up with it, Rick?
I'm like I'm 100 chapters behind. I need to sit down and just binge it.
Oh, there's so much shit happening right now.
I'm still in the Ninja
Like the
Wars.
latest chapter that just happened, just like created new shit that just happened, and it's like,
But
oh my god, there's always someone pulling the strings right now. That's what's happening.
1 second. I'm sorry.
It's
This
oh,
right
just read
here.
it online.
No. I got this as a gift in 8th grade. And I've been reading it since then.
How big is it? It doesn't look very big.
This...
That one book. Rick has just been reading
Yep,
that
I've
one
just
book.
been rereading this one goddamn... I don't know any of the other story. But Naruto was...
You gifted that book, you read it, and you were like, Ninja Rick must happen. So Ninja Rick was born, or?
We don't talk about this.
Oh, Ninja fucking
Alright,
Rick.
we won't talk
We
about
don't-
Ninja
we don't-
Anyway,
we don't
Rick
talk-
used
let's
to be a
not talk
ninja,
about
now he's
Ninja.
not. And he got a
Dude.
job. I don't know what happened.
Ninja
Hey,
Rick kills
were you ever a kid? It happened to me. Like most people don't realize it, but it happened to me. And yeah. When you're
That's
a
true.
kid, you do stupid things like
I
knock
was a
yourself
kid.
Dude,
out.
I
because
sent Juan that picture recently. You know exactly which picture, Rick. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. Not Ninja Rick. There's an even better one.
The negative Ninja Rick?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
You see,
I know.
Yeah, I sent that to Juan, and we just started dying. I never saw the saltine crackers in the background, but it really just brings them
What?
together.
Hold on.
Can we know this story? Because I don't know if I know it.
It was a picture of me after Anime Next in like 2005 or 2007.
Dude, I have it saved.
No, it was
like,
2005.
I saved that picture like 17 times in my computer.
To make sure you didn't-
Just make sure it didn't go anywhere, that I couldn't find it.
Anyway, Rick, continue.
Yo, Rick, can I post it to them?
Sure, why not?
Yo, can this go in the description of the video? Can other people share?
That's
This
up to
one-
Rick. It's a picture of Rick, so it's his discretion.
You know what? Fine. We've all been young before. We go through awkward phases. Some of us even knocked ourselves unconscious because we opened a pack of Pokemon cards. Fun fact about that, Anthony got so excited by opening a pack of Pokemon cards that he knocked himself unconscious.
I was like 7.
That you were young once and you did stupid shit. There you go.
Dude, I love this picture so fucking much. I love this picture.
I have
Why?
all
It's
of your
just Rick
I have
chilling,
all of
being
your prom
young.
pictures.
Yeah, it's just Rick just chilling. Like,
Oh, dude, I don't care about the prom pictures. This is stupid.
you look so bad.
I know, I look awful. I look terrible in pictures.
Dude, I used
look...
to have like Sean White hair that I hated.
yo, Danny's hair at some point stopped getting longer. It would just get
grew
wide.
wider. I had like a helmet. It was insane.
But yeah, so that's why like I fell in love with Naruto, because there's such like this expansive like history, and there's always new things to learn.
That's why I love
that's
Mass
why
Effect.
I love like Avatar.
Wait.
Because there's all these other.
I think we lost Rick again.
Yeah, Rick is like.
I was gonna say,
You
yo,
see,
One Piece got hella shit like in its world, like hella stuff going on, and I love it.
Yeah, Rick's hanging on by a thread.
And I feel like people hate on it because it's like it's hella popular.
Speak. Oh no, you're
Hello?
back.
I'm
You're
back,
back.
yeah.
You're back.
Okay, I feel like people hate on like One Piece and stuff. I'm always hesitant to name it, drop it.
I can't with One Piece.
Oh, it's my favorite. Man. Yeah, I love it.
Because he took a bite of gum gum.
Dude, excuse me.
Well, Rick, your internet's gonna crap out any minute now again.
Yeah.
So I don't want to lose you again.
Hopefully next time I'll have this fixed. I'm going to kill all of. It's 12 o'clock. I don't know who is just like sitting outside of my house like with the internet sucking.
Yo,
machine.
your sister just has like 7 Netflixes going right now.
Yo, she got
Watching
one on
every
every
episode of
device.
Breaking Bad at the same time. Like I have to watch it all now.
Well, you know what it is? Now my house has like 2 laptops, 2 computers, 2 Rokus, and like I guess I'm just in the nega zone.
Well, don't you guys all have smartphones too?
Yeah.
That shit leeches off of it too. Just by being inactive, it just like just hangs out and just takes internet if you have it connected. But anyway.
The way it seems is I think my ass is just absorbing the Wi-Fi at this point. Like it's becoming like a buffer. It's bouncing it away.
That's the best.
And
I think
my next door neighbor, he has Netflix going in every single room. He's dual boxing World of Warcraft in every house, like every computer he has.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you know that for a fact?
Yeah, I know. I definitely. I mean, I stalk him.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rick.
It's cool. Like he stalks me. We have like a thing.
You guys stalk each other.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever catch each other stalking? You're like, oh, hey. You just kind of just like scurry away real quick.
Yeah, we were like, oh, is it your turn? It's my turn. Me, you.
What?
Yeah. You know, I'm
Justin's
making
like,
this
"What
up as
is
I go along,
happening?"
Justin.
All right,
Oh.
we won't go into this one because we're gonna cut it for the night here.
It's like 12:45 a.m.
Yeah, it's getting a little late on our ends.
I gotta be up in 5.
Yeah, for real, Rick. I'm surprised. I'm happy you stuck
You're out
with
of
us.
your
Thank
mind.
you.
Do you see how Brock I am right now?
Super
Pretty
Brock.
Brock.
Always Brock.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Did
gentlemen, thank you
Did
for
your
watching.
frying pan turn into a drying pan?
Dude, I caught a Zubat, and no one knows.
We
It's
all
a
love you.
Zubat.
From all of us here at Pointless Agenda, good night and I love you.
Good
Peace
night.
out.
Bye.
Oh, shh.